Hey guys, this is my first video. As you can see in the gameplay in the background, which I muted for your convenience. I mean, you can watch it if you want, but the original recording of this is truly a tragedy. Even my the game was way louder than I wanted it to be, and because I'm an idiot and I couldn't figure out how to separate the audios. I don't even know if there's a way to with the way I recorded it, because OBS is for smart people, bruh. So I'm doing a voiceover. I don't want to, but yeah, there's background gameplay. It's from Trials. I want to talk about Trials. This is, I don't know, for fun. I don't know. Trey, have you're probably watching this. So I have a couple problems. I have a couple problems with the Trials of Osiris game mode. And these are the four. They're not really in order. And, well, they are in order, but they're not really like. One's not more important than the other. I think it all combines to make Trials not fun at all and really an unplayable game mode. So I want to talk about the loot because it sucks. I want to talk about matchmaking because it also sucks. I want to talk about just the meta, the way that Trials plays, the way that people play Trials. Then I also want to talk about the light level cap, because that's a whole nother problem. I've never heard anyone talk about the light level cap. I think the loot is not great. I just want to be straight on me forward, be honest. What are you getting? Well, let's think about it. You get a scout rifle, and that's more of a PvE weapon. I have the fourth times the charm, triple tap roll. It's good, but not for PvP, that's for sure. Sidearm, I've gotten it a couple times. I've gotten some good rolls. I got a multi-kill clip. I forgot the other. It was multi-kill clip something. It's okay. Got like maybe 200 kills on it. I deleted it. Yeah, it's not that good. Fusion rifle. I never really got a good roll of it, but my cousin got a god roll of it. And, wait, no, he didn't. Who was it? One of my clan members. Yes. Sorry, Trey. One of my clan members got a god roll of it. And not the greatest. And then there's the summoner auto rifle, which is pretty goated. I got a god roll of it. I got an elemental moving target roll. Pretty good. Pretty good. No, it's elemental rangefinder, which is insane. It's a very good roll, but that's the roll, not the weapon. The weapon's not great. I don't know. And the sniper, I have Soul, is absolutely an S tier plus weapon. I think it's the only really good weapon that you can get from Trials. So, as for that goes, there's not really a point to playing Trials because it's not fun because of the meta and the matchmaking. And the problem with the matchmaking is, if you're solo, you're just totally screwed. Like, if you're solo, what are you going to do? You can go on Discord, you can go on Fiverr Gaming, or whatever you use, probably Discord though. Then you can navigate through the tons of ones that just are like, you have to be 50 plus KDA with a PhD in Telesto tax evasion, or whatever, and you have to be god tier, and you can't ever lose, and you have to have 9 kids and teach them all to play Destiny in a Destiny 2 orphanage because they're fatherless, whatever. And they basically, if they're not god tier sweats, they can't play with them. So that's kind of a big problem. And even if you're playing solo, it's really hard. Like, so the solo queue is really iffy. You'll get a lot of just bots, and then you'll get a lot of people who just don't have friends. But they don't have friends because the only thing they do is play Destiny, and they're cracked and you get wiped. Another thing is, me and my cousin Trey were playing. Trey, you're probably the only person watching this. And, we matched up against, it was me and my cousin, it was our match 0. We hadn't even beaten round 0 yet. And it was a team, they all went flawless. It said in the chat, they got granted passage or whatever. And we hadn't even gone match 0. So that's Pretty big problem in my opinion. You shouldn't have people that high against people that low. Maybe, you know, if you're in 3, you can match against someone who are in 2 or 4, but no, I don't even like that idea. I think people in 3 should match against other people, you know what, in 3. Call me crazy. So that's, I don't know. Bungie, maybe that was a glitch. I don't think so, though, because I've seen stuff like that happen to my clanmates. I've seen, like, I don't know. The thing is, let's say you do manage to get you're like, oh, well, you know, the loot's not great, but the matchmaking is not great either, but, yeah, I want to go play some trials. Have fun in this meta. What are you going to do? Get killed by no time in 0.67 seconds. That's one of the fastest TTKs in the entire game. The only thing that's faster is the 300 adaptive sidearms. But the thing is, it's not just that you can get killed by it in 0.67 seconds. It's that it has so much range. You can beam someone from across the map with a crazy aim assist. You get the Seeker, not that hard. And then it's so easy to use. It's the same problem that Dead Man's Tale had. Like, it's just... oh, it's not fun to play against. Or let's say you go against someone using an SMG and, like, a Void Soul. They're just going to run you over with Shiras. And they're going to stand at their little rift and just regen and get over shield and camp. That's not fun either. Or you go against 3 Fighting Lion Titans, all with Titan's Rampart over shield barricades. Or 3 Lord of Wolves Invis Hunters, which I play in the gameplay. Match up. I'm soloing in this gameplay. It's just me, and then I'm just... because there isn't a solo queue this weekend. There's a lot of no time to explain. There's a lot of hand cannons. There's a lot of shotguns. There's a lot of Lord of Wolves. And that's another thing is the way special weapons... I hate special weapons. As you can see in the gameplay, I'm not using a special weapon because I don't like them. Well, it feels like if you're not using one, you're trying to lose. Like, oh, you're not using a sniper? Well, you're using a bow instead? Have fun losing. Like, you should be able to use what you like and not be forced to lose. Like, I love SMGs. I love my SMG build. I want to be able to use my SMG build. Not being able to use my SMG build makes me very sad. Like, I like this build, the Fighting Lion and the hand cannon. It's good. But it's not tons of... like, I think it's... not tons of fun. I like it. Not that much, though. Another thing is the light level cap, which I'm going to talk about for a while, because it's a big issue to me. So I'm not max light level. Surprise, surprise. Oh, look, another noob. He only wants the light level cap down because he's not a max light. Yes, I don't want the light level cap. But that's not only because I'm not max light. It's because it messes up some things. Like, my hand cannon will 2-tap you if you're under, I believe, 7 resilience with harmony. But what if your light level's a little bit higher, so I'm doing a little bit less damage? That ruins the entire build. Or, let's say you're standing in an Imp Rift and you're using a high impact sniper as a warlock, right? If they're just a little bit lower than you, oh, that's a free body shot kill. Well, that's not good, is it? So, I don't know. Maybe mess around with the light level cap. Maybe, I think, just get rid of it. That's the best thing to do, in my opinion, I think. Like, why have something where if you're not max out, you're just throwing? Because a lot of people, like, it takes a ton of work to get a max level. It's really hard, and I think it's a big problem. So, I just want to go over, reiterate, make a finale for my unscripted first video that sucks. Thanks, Trey, for watching to the end. Get that ad money. There's a loot. Bad. Matchmaking, bad. Meta, bad. Light level, bad. In conclusion, there is no redeeming aspects of Trials at this point. It's not fun. I don't like it. Stinky Joe Biden butt. Goodbye.